In the silence before the storm, when the bells still sang of grace, there was a man beneath the armor, and I remember his face. He walked through halls of sacred stone, a knight with heaven in his eyes. While kingdoms burned beyond the walls, he bore the weight of countless lives. The priest would praise his noble name, the soldier swore by steel and fire. But when the candles all burned low, I saw the truth behind the choir. He was not born to wear a crown, nor kneel before corrupted thrones. He carried mercy in his hands, though war had carved it from his bones. And in the fading autumn light, when all the world was still and pale, he spoke as if the dark could break. He swore that faith itself would prevail. But the shadows moved and whispered prayers behind the chapel doors, and every vow he tried to keep would lead him into war. Before the fall, before the night, before they stole the sacred light, he was a flame the cold could not devour. A righteous heart, a blade of dawn, too pure to see what lurked beyond. Before the cross became a tower of power, I held his soul before the fall. I heard the murmurs in the nave, the hidden tongues, the veiled decree, the ancient books behind the chains, the truths they feared we'd ever see. He looked at me with quiet dread, as if the stars had lost their names, and asked me if a holy house could still be holy, wrapped in flames. Kaelthorn stood beside him then, a brother forged in blood and rain. Yet even silence has a price, and loyalty can die in shame. Still Dietrisch rode where duty called, still raised his banner in the sky, as if the world he swore to God could never teach his heart to die. But the shadows moved and whispered prayers behind the chapel doors, and every vow he tried to keep would lead him into war. Before the fall, before the night, before they stole the sacred light, he was a flame the cold could not devour. A righteous heart, a blade of dawn, too pure to see what lurked beyond. Before the cross became a tower of power, I held his soul before the fall. And I remember the trembling candles, the warning written in the air. I remember his weary silence, like heaven breaking in despair. If I had torn the gates apart, if I had cried before them all, could love have changed the fate of steel? Could faith have stopped his final fall? Oh, the bells were ringing, but no one came. The saints stood watching and spoke no name. Now every dream returns as ash, every prayer a fading sky. Yet somewhere underneath the storm, he still remembers who we are. Not just the night, not just the wrath, not just the death they made him wear, but the man who once looked at the sky and thought that God was waiting and I remember his face.